I'm here with author, doctor, pastor, actor, Ben Graham.
Hey, buddy.
This is the man. You are everywhere. Everywhere I look, you're there. If I see a movie, you're there. If I see an interview, you're there. You're writing books. Is there anything you don't do well?
First off, I thought you were talking about everywhere you're at on there. I was like, that's called a stalker. I apologize. But no, I grew up, and I always, when I was young, I wanted to find my niche in life. And it felt like, every time I turned around, I was doing something different. And what I realized was two things. One, God didn't give me a specific talent, but he gave me a love for a lot of things. And so I've been blessed. I really have to get to do a lot of fun things. And, I'm probably not the most adventurous person. I'm not jumping out of planes. So I have to do something to keep me entertained.
But you broke the mold, right? Because everyone tells you got to focus on this one thing. And I always felt like I didn't fit in that one thing. I wanted to do everything. Yeah. And I watch you and you're doing everything. One day you're golfing, another day you're fishing, another day you're with your son. I mean, you're doing it all.
You basically described I do everything but work. That's what he said. But no, the reality is I think one of the things that we made a mistake years ago, we told people, don't go into politics, it's no place for Christian. Don't go to Hollywood, it's no place for Christian. Basically what we done is we pulled Christianity out of everything. And, it's like, you can only be a pastor, a missionary, evangelist, whatever, but it's all here. And so then the attitude with a lot of Christians are, I go to church on Sunday, that's my work for God. Now the rest of the week is mine. And really the reality is church is the pep rally. Sunday morning is a pep rally. And the game starts when we go out of the church throughout the week. And so what I think I've discovered and what I've learned from other people and what I've tried to teach is, we should be wherever we're at. We should be ministering and we should be using those opportunities to serve God no matter where we're at. Whether it's golfing, fishing, or anything else, there's people that you can reach no matter where you're at for Christ.
And I say all that to say that in life, we face challenges. In life, we don't prepare for the things that happen to us physically. Yet Christian people, we are the worst people when it comes to our health.
Yeah.
We don't take care of our health. I think we have the bad habit of, God will take care of it.
Right.
I believe that. Don't get me wrong. But God has also given us doctors. God has given us products to take care of ourselves because us preachers, we don't eat well on the road.
No, not at all.
We don't take care of ourselves, but yet we're dealing with cholesterol issues. We're dealing with heart attacks. We're dealing with strokes. We're dealing with so many things. Yet we don't want people to know that we're going through something. Yet, when life hits you, how do you prepare for that? Again, I'm saying all this because I want to describe your life. You're working, you're an actor, you're writing books, you're on television, you're doing interviews, you're doing podcasts, you're a father, you're a husband, you're a granddaddy now.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Thank you, appreciate it.
But yet, life hits you hard.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's like the comedian said, as he's eating the Cheeto, God, would you, as it's going down, turn it into a carrot or, take this Big Mac and turn it into a cucumber. That's kind of the mindset, I think. And I did discover probably 10 years ago, even farther than that, 15 years ago, I found I was diabetic. And I started watching all these preachers about year 20 to 25 of their ministry, all went through some kind of health issue. And so I was like, I got to fix this. And so I determined I'm going to get healthy. And so I got off all medicines. I tried to get healthy. And that was my goal. And then I had a heart attack, went through 3 rounds of cancer, and one of the things I discovered in my journey was it's not just about, the bad things you're putting in, but also the neglect of putting the right things in.
Yeah.
And so that's what got me on this journey of finding out about this thing called Cardio Miracle, because I think I was getting better about, I wasn't eating French fries and potato chips and all those things. I was eating a very healthy diet, but there was so much I still wasn't putting in my system, the nutrients that I needed. And so in my discovery of Cardio Miracle, it really changed that. And now, every day I put 50 plus nutrients in my body, amazing stuff that's in Cardio Miracle I'm putting in my body. And what's happened is in spite of all the health issues, I've had energy like I've never had before. I feel good. And so it's kind of emboldened me. My wife thinks I'm crazy, but I'm doing more than I ever have, And
it's changed your life.
She loves it, and even, I'll tell you what, having this grandbaby, you just got to see her a while ago. She's a year old. And all this energy. And this week, she's had me running. They're here with us. She's had me running. She doesn't want to leave her papa. And so when I have to come over here, she was crying. She wanted to come with me. So I've been late every meeting because I'm like, okay, 5 more minutes, and we're running around. We're having fun. I couldn't have done that 10 years ago. I couldn't have done that 5 years ago. Even though I was younger, I wasn't healthy.
Yeah.
And now that I'm healthy, man, it's changed my life. And I'm so thankful for that.
You know what I love about you, Dr. Ben Graham, is that you love life and you're doing everything you can not to give up. Yet Cardio Miracle, in the beginning, I think you were like me. I wasn't a believer at first. And I was kind of skeptical because I've tried a lot of things and, oh, here you go, another one. I'm willing to go with it, but I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if it's going to give the results that they're claiming. Yet within 24 hours, my life changed.
Yeah.
And it hasn't been the same. Why, at the beginning, why were you skeptical? And then once you tried it, how did it change your life?
Well, you and your family get brought a ton of products. I've been brought a ton of products, and I'm asked to endorse stuff, and 90% of the time, it may be good for you, but it tastes horrible. I mean, that's the number one thing.
Exactly.
I hate putting nasty things in my mouth. I mean,
Yeah.
I know that sounds weird. Probably everybody else is okay with that, but I'm like, they're like, it smells like feet, but it's good for you. I'm like, yeah, I don't think I want that, And so when Cardio Miracle came, I was thinking, here's another product,
Yeah.
We'll see. And of course, they always lead. It's like when, before you were married, my parents would try to tell me about a young lady, and they're like, she has a good personality. If you lead with that, you don't care.
good.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I want to know, is she gorgeous? And, so when they tell you this product is healthy for you, you're like, yeah, I don't care about that. Does it taste good? And here was a product that I found that tasted good. It's good for you. And then like you, as soon as I started taking it, I saw immediate results. And when we started promoting it, I think the real test for me was like, okay, I did, but I wonder how everybody else responds. And then people started taking it that we recommended it to, and they're going, hey, this is what's happened for me. This is what's happened for me. And what was cool about this product is it's different for people. Some people it helps with their blood pressure. Some people it helps with, their diabetes. Some people it helps with energy. I've had a lot of older gentlemen say, as soon as I started taking it within a day or two, I had clarity in my mind again. It was like the cobwebs were removed. And so all these different things that it helps people with, and I'm going, this is a product that hits people differently, but helps them where they're at.
Yeah.
And I think that's so good. And so I became a believer. It's the first time that I've attached my name to a health product. And honestly, if I wasn't here at this meeting, if I wasn't a part of Cardio Miracle in this capacity, I'd still be taken every day. And I made the mistake. I was in Vegas speaking maybe 2 weeks ago, a week ago, something like that. And I left my Cardio Miracle at home. It's the first time I haven't had my Cardio Miracle. For 2 days I was without it.
Oh boy.
And man, I was miserable. And
Did you notice the difference?
Oh, I about turned to gambling and smoking and drinking. And I was telling everybody, I was like, I'm so sluggish. And they're like, drink some coffee. I'm like, you don't understand.
Yeah.
I have the drink that changes your life, and I forgot it. And so I told my wife, I was like, look, I don't care if I ever forget my underwear, my socks. I don't care. I better have Cardio Miracle. And by the way, I pack my own bags. She doesn't do that. So it wasn't her fault. It was my fault. But I was like, you got to help me. Like, don't ever let that happen again. And so this week while I'm here, I've been secretly stocking up. And
listen, we're going to give you this one so you can take it with you.
Thank you for that.
Listen, this is what we want you to do. I want you to go to the website. We've created an affiliate program with Cardio Miracle. And by the way, write this number down. 1-888-988-1588. Call us right now. Become a Cardio Miracle family member, because I want to tell you something. You're going to start a journey that is going to change your life, and you're not even going to remember what you did before Cardio Miracle because you weren't doing anything. You weren't moving. You didn't have the energy. Cardio Miracle, Dr. Graham, it changed my life in a way that I wasn't expecting it. Yeah. My health got better, of course, but my energy, man, I have more energy now, and I do about 6 a day, which is weird because I'm addicted to it, I think. No, listen, I don't want to drink anything else. I don't drink soda pop. I don't drink anything with sugar. I changed my life completely because I want to live long enough to see my grandbabies. Yeah. And I know that's what you're doing. I know you're a busy man. I know your people want to talk to you all the time. But those people that are saying, you know what, I don't know. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I should take that step. From your heart to their home, how do you advise them? How do you encourage them? I mean, you've spoken to presidents. You speak to leaders all over the world. You speak to regular people. Now you have an opportunity to tell the world why Cardio Miracles changed your life, and you've done a great job. But for those that are still wondering, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know if I can do one more. What message do you have for that one person watching right now that is getting ready to make that step in the commitment? It's going to take commitment and consistency to see the change. But I'm telling you, once you do it, you'll never go back to it. What is your final message for those that are still waiting and saying, oh man, I want to, but I don't know?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the greatest commercial is a personal testimony. And so, I can say it's changed my life. I'm not talking about somebody else's story. It's changed my life. And here's the reality. You either try it or you don't try it. A lot of times people hear something and with good intentions, they're like, I want to do this, but they never get around to it. And it's just like in the spiritual life. People say, one of these days I'm really going to commit and serve God. And the next thing you know, you blink and you're at the end of your life. Well, what I'm telling people, whether you're unhealthy or you're healthy, if you're healthy, take it so that you can prevent getting to a place where you're unhealthy. If you're unhealthy, take it so that you can get to a place where you're healthy. But try it out. And here's the best thing about Cardio Miracle. We have a money back guarantee. If you try it and you don't like it, you can get your money back. Listen, I challenge people, everybody I tell to take it. And I've had celebrities, I've had average people, some of my staff, all of them. I'm like, give me any negative feedback you want to. And I'll be honest, I've had 2 negative feedbacks. I had one person say they didn't like the taste. And I don't know why they didn't like it. It's the only, out of thousands, the only person I've ever had say that. And then the other one was, I had somebody said it gave them, brought their restless leg syndrome back. And I said, well, you don't exercise, you're overweight. It's probably telling you it's time to exercise. You got energy again, so go. So they took that challenge. They've now lost weight. They're taking it. They're doing great. So those are the 2 negative feedbacks. But here's the thing. Try it for yourself. You'll never know if it works or not until you try it. You can listen to me. You can believe me. You cannot believe me. You won't know until you try it. Try it and see for yourself. And I think that you'll be pleasantly surprised at what Cardio Miracle can do for you.
Grandpappy, husband, actor, author, a voice for this generation, Dr. Ben Graham. Thank you.
Oh,
It's
Mondo,
always a
appreciate it, man.
privilege.
Such a blessing to be with you.
I love you, and I consider you a friend, and I hope you order Cardio Miracle today. Go to the website. Call us right now, 1-888-988-1588. Change your life. It's going to do a miracle. We are here at Cardio Miracle at the Homestead Resort. We're having fun. We're meeting people that we've never met before, new friends, and we want to meet you someday and hear your testimony. Give us a call today and change your life. Until next time, make sure you get your Cardio Miracle. I'll see you then.